Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And I do hope and pray you are open to hearing a message today that is absolutely critically important that we hear, and more importantly, that we feel. We really feel this message about mental health these days and how the numbers over this last few months in particular are literally just skyrocketing in the area of anxiety, depression, loneliness. And I want to talk directly today because there's a lot of things that we do in this community. We talk about self-care as a form of social activism. We talk about self-compassion and self-acceptance as a healing path and a path of empowerment and a path of opening one's heart so we can absolutely know what's moving inside of us and befriend it and hopefully learn to love it, to bring some light into it and therefore some light into our life and hopefully some light as we navigate on our path in life. So I want to talk about 10 things that are definitely missing for a lot of us these days. And it's because of the chronic stress. It's because of the physical distance. It's because of what it is that we are not able to do, which helps to augment this one key hormone, which is not just good for our heart and good for our entire being in fighting inflammation on a health side, but also in terms of health mentally and emotionally with resilience and optimism and tenacity and persistence to allow ourselves to heal and move forward in our lives and feel like we're not alone. So I'm talking about oxytocin, and this year is going to be my year of oxytocin. I am going to commit to making sure I share with more and more people, but all importantly, to share with myself. Go, I know what you're feeling now, James. You're feeling wired and tired. You're feeling sad. You're feeling anxious. Whatever it is that you're feeling, I want to help myself to put these 10 practices in my life because what they're shown to do is really buoy up oxytocin. And when that happens, we, on all levels of our being, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, we're able to navigate the world better, more whole, more integrated, more awakened, more open and compassionate towards ourselves as a student of the spiritual life that we're all participating in this classroom here on earth. So number 1, hugging, kissing, and cuddling. I want to address that from the beginning. Many of us can't right now because of what's happening with COVID. Many of us may have, hopefully, somebody that we live with or we can safely not have to physical distance, a spouse, a lover, a kid, a grandchild, that we know that we can do all the things that we know, following protocol. Please, no trolls getting mad at me. We know what we're talking about here. But if you do have someone in your life, oh my goodness, hug that person, cuddle that person, really, really make sure that connection's there physically if you can. But if you can't, research shows that even self-massage, working our shoulders, working our traps, oh my goodness, this is the 2020 muscle area. So just giving yourself this builds oxytocin. So guys, there's no excuses, hopefully. We can all kind of do this if we haven't got this, okay? Number 2, words of encouragement. Do an inventory of the life that you presently have. Who's out there? Are they encouraging to you? Are they cheerleaders for you? The ones that are going, oh my goodness, you got this. I believe in you. I love you. I see you. I'm present with you. And the same thing we can do ourselves. We talk 70,000 thoughts a day. All of us do. Are they ones of hope and encouragement, of love and acceptance? Are we our own best friend? That will build oxytocin. Number 3, be a great listener, simply just being present. Number 4, smile, laugh. Oh my goodness, I smile. I'm a smiler. I've been accused of having too many teeth, whatever that means. But, with a mask, we can smile with our eyes. It's interesting, right? Watch this. Totally weirded you out, right? But when we do smile, our eyes open, and we know that the eyes are they're the window to the soul. And all the beautiful Eastern ways of looking at spirituality and medicine, they say when you smile with your eyes, you reduce inflammation in your heart. Guess what? Smile with your eyes raises oxytocin, which reduces inflammation in your heart. Amazing. Meditate and pray. Beautiful practice to get oxytocin moving in your life. And again, all the beautiful things that it's doing for you. One of the most important ones, it's creating more self-compassion, more self-empathy, more self-acceptance, which I think is a big part of why we're all feeling distant from ourselves and distant from one another. This will help to kind of bring us back together. It's beautiful, sacred sauce. Number 6, sweat. Simply move your body. Number 7, cry. Oh my, I'm already a crier. You can only imagine, right? I see commercials with people being kind to each other and I can, just welling up. That's me. And I now as I know more and more about the power of tears, the more I just bring it on. Find a good reason to cry. You don't have to look too far these days. There's a lot of things out there, but there's also a lot of beautiful things. I don't mean just crying of sadness. There's no discrimination with oxytocin. Tears, sad ones, grateful ones, joyous ones, they all reduce inflammation by building oxytocin. Number 8, be a giver before a taker. That's easy for you guys, right? Find your gift, your talent, your purpose. Get it out there in the world. We know that purpose and sharing it is anti-inflammatory. Number 9, creativity. Love that. Simply just taking your art, whatever it might be. For me, it's drums. I'm terrible, but I do it every single day. And number 10, cuddling a pet. So if you have one, or you can walk one, you can go find a neighbor's one. Oh my goodness, the research on being with your pets and just working their musculature, their shoulders. Oh my goodness, there's so much beauty in that. I think sometimes when we can't find ourselves maybe prepared to connect with humans sometimes, pets are the perfect bridge. You know, they're unconditional. They're so easy and they're so therapeutic. So we've got 10 practices where we have to say yes to self-care. We have to say yes to compassion. We have to say yes to, my God, it's a hard time for me. Please give me more love. And beginning with yourselves, let oxytocin, these practices, bring more of the chemistry of love. So the emotion of resilience and fortitude and possibly eventually optimism and hope can come through us, in us, and as us. Thank you. I appreciate you and I love you. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.